when we launched Estage, we had a fork in the road. We wanted, we needed to make a hard decision. For me, it wasn't that hard, but it was still kind of tempting, and I'll be completely transparent with you what I mean by that. So, do we take Estage as a platform, or do we run this as a platform where every member of your community becomes a property of Estage? Make sense? Or do we take the route of each hub that's on the Estage framework or on the Estage platform is a unique, independent, CRM, and you basically own your contacts, you own your customers, you own your members. They belong to your business, and it becomes a sellable asset. It goes with your company. Does that make sense? So to give you a comparison, give you guys put things in perspective, platforms like Skool, platforms like what's the other one? Circle.so, right? But since Skool did a big, push recently here for their free trials, Alex Hormozi did, I'll tell you how Skool operates, right? Which is, again, it's neither good or bad. It's just a business decision that they decided to make. Everybody that joins Skool under any community, right? They create an account on Skool.com. The main account belongs to Skool platform. And communities, they don't require people to register independently. Does that make sense? So I can as a user, right, when I join anybody's community that's on Skool, across 170, I don't know how many members they've got. Last thing I've heard, from the internet is like 170,000 after the Alex Hormozi's launch. Okay? That's right, Darwin. So like Skool.com / your community name. But if I register under anybody's community on Skool.com, I only have to register one time. And then let's say if I want to join another community, let's say if I registered under community A, and then I go and I want to join community B, I don't need to register again. I just click on join, but I use my same login, my email and or my email and password, right, to join any other community. Why? Because that registration does not belong to the community member or the community admin, if you will, or the community owner, right? That registration belongs to Skool as a platform, right? Can somebody tell me what's good and what's bad about it? Well, what's great about it is it's great for Skool. It's just like Facebook.com. When I register an account on Facebook, right, my registration belongs to Mark Zuckerberg or whoever owns Facebook at the time, right? And then I can start joining these different groups on that same platform. Zero ownership, okay? Skool owns the customer. That's right, Austin. You guys getting it? You understand what I'm saying, right? Huge difference for everybody to understand, okay? So if they have, somebody said 170,000 or whatever, watch this. Who said that number? Gerald. 174,100 members, right? Communities. So that means there's 174,000 people that have an admin, that are admins of some group on that platform. None of those people own any of their people. None of those communities or community admins, owners, own the data. They don't own the customer. They don't own anything. Zero. No content, no users, nothing. You guys understand what I'm saying, right? So it's great for Skool. It's absolutely terrible for the community owner. Absolutely terrible. This is I would never in a million years want to do that business model because it's not a business. Okay? The business is for Skool, not the community member, not the community owner. Community owners have zero saying over anything. They're just like a Facebook group owner. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. You guys understand, right? So when some people, hit me up privately, they're concerned. Oh my goodness, Vic, why are we taking so long? Why is Estage not out there? Skool is going to crush this idea and communities and everything. You know what I say? Please, let them pave the road, right? Let them bring the awareness about the importance of building a community, the importance of, tribal kind of a direction for businesses, okay? 174,000 people that are on Skool right now, guess what's going to happen when they start realizing, hey, I don't actually have any business over here. I'm just like a Facebook group owner and I don't own nothing, right? So I wouldn't worry about it. So back to my explanation here about the fork in the road that we had to make a decision on when we were building Estage. When we were building Estage, we wanted to decide, okay, whether or not when somebody registers on estage.com in this community, right, do we allow that user to have the same registration? Can they use the same registration credentials to log into other hubs, or should we separate them out? Okay? From day one, we were very clear on our decision. We wanted each hub to be independent business that's got nothing to do with other business or other hubs. Okay? So if Betty has a hub, if Remy has a hub, if Frederick has a hub, you guys own your customer base. You own your prospects. You own your data. You own, your stuff. Like whatever is on your hub, you own it, right? It's your business. In fact, it can be a sellable asset. So in that way, Estage becomes more like think of like a WordPress framework. It's a platform that you can build upon. Does that make sense? But the business that you build on the Estage framework or the Estage platform, it's your business and you are the sole owner of that business.